2K Sports pregame show, sponsored by Kia.
Ernie Johnson here, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and just like that, we've already played half an NBA season. Now on with the second half, together on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Dallas Mavericks. For Dallas, they're hoping tonight will be a signature win for them, taking on a tough team on their home court. They'll need 4 quarters of near-flawless play to knock them off. Guys, all around the league, you can see that level of respect that LeBron commands. Is he still one of the most intimidating players that you'll play against?
Oh, well, listen. If you're not intimidated, you're silly. However, you're still going to play hard. But there is a level of intimidation with all the awards, all the hardware that he's got, and he's still probably the most physically dominating force in the game. You know, a freak of nature.
You know, now that Kobe's gone, LeBron is now the elder statesman of the league, and rookies grew up watching them play. And 256% body fat. I need to go on that diet.
Do you think somebody can be intimidating and silly at the same time?
Well.
At small forward, Chandler Parsons. At the other forward position, Nick Johnson. The head coach of the Cleveland team is Caleb Canalis. Let's meet your Cleveland Cavaliers starting lineup. At shooting guard, at 6'6", number 21, Josh Richardson. Man in the middle, at 6'9", number 13, Tristan Thompson. He's starting forward from UCLA, number 0, Kevin Love. He's starting at point guard from Duke University, number 2, Kyrie Irving. From St. Vincent St. Mary High School, Akron, Ohio, number 23, LeBron James. And to your home team is Steve Kerr. Once again, your Cleveland Cavaliers.
Everyone is in their seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. Alongside Greg Anthony and Steve Smith with David Aldridge on the sideline, this is Kevin Harlan. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Clippers. And I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by their win, but guys, by what an emphatic win it was.
And the thing I took away from that one was just how valuable their guys coming off the bench were.
Depth is a huge component to any team's success, and this is a team loaded with talent.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Enes Kanter is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Chalmers. And it's Watkins in at the 2. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Irving dishes to Richardson. A wide open look for Love. That 3 off the mark. And the Mavericks with possession, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And nothing to be ashamed about in that game. It was a great effort, I thought, all around. They just needed to have 1 or 2 breaks go their way.
And sometimes you don't get those chances, but hey, you always get another day to play again.
Chalmers with it. He's picked up by Irving and stolen by Richardson. Irving kicks to Thompson. And here's Love for 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Parsons passes to Chalmers. Parsons against Love. And Parsons kicks to Kanter. They set the screen. 6 to shoot. With the fadeaway. Dallas again missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
For Dallas, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Cantor inside, working on Thompson.
This is the opposite of how they wanted to start this game. 0 for 4 already.
Richardson for 3, and the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Here's Johnson, and it's Johnson with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Love. 23 points for him the last game against the Clippers.
Yeah, but Kevin, a lot of those points came at the line. I mean, he was aggressive to attack the D, not settling, and really did a good job of cashing in on those free throws.
Here's Johnson. He's coming off a 19-point game against Minnesota.
And defensively, guys, he was just all over the place, forcing turnovers and applying terrific ball pressure.
The Mavericks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Chandler Parsons gives you a little bit of everything. He can dribble it, he can shoot it, he can pass it. A very versatile player.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. The Mavericks head coach and I did talk. He knows they have to dig in on defense. They're facing a really talented offense. He said if those guys get going, we're going to be on the wrong end of some long runs. We have to be disciplined, work together, and make those second, third, and fourth efforts on plays. Whatever it takes to get a stop. We'll see if they can get a win in this first matchup between the teams this year. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. That's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
Yeah, and that's why they've got to be ultra-focused at the defensive end right from the tip.
Communication is key. On all these type of sets offensively, you must talk and have your defense in the right sets.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. To the paint. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Love.
Parsons can be very tricky when he goes at a defender, knows how to draw fouls.
For Dallas, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And that one falls for Parsons. Shumpert is checked in for Kevin Love. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
He is definitely disappointed. He couldn't put his team up in front, but at least he knotted this one up.
The screen from Thompson. Irving dishes to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Running the pick and roll to perfection. Kyrie with a great feel for the game.
Now, here's Chalmers. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Cleveland's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Irving passes to LeBron. He dishes it to Shumpert. James kicks to Irving. Left block shot on the way. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
The vision of LeBron, always finding open teammates.
Johnson outside. Pass to Cantor. Here's Watkins. Nailed from three-point land.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
There's the dish to LeBron. Back to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and it's good for 2.
Obviously, this is where James is so difficult to defend. Can beat you with a variety of moves inside, just like that one.
And Chalmers kicks to Parsons. To the middle. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now, here is Irving. He picked up 18 points in the last one against the Clippers.
And he really made an impact defensively. His 4 steals were huge.
LeBron against Parsons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. James, no good.
He's usually money from mid-range, but the defender got up in his shirt, took him out of rhythm.
That's tipped and stolen by Irving. Kicks it out to James. Inside, stolen by Cantor. And here comes Parsons leading the fast break, and it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, you leave a guy that open with Parsons on the floor, and you know he's going to find him.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside jumper. In the corner, it's James. Arm's length from the hoop, he knocks it down. James has got his second bucket.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
A great timeout call there to make some changes and get the momentum back in his team's favor.
And looking back at last season, here's a look at the 3-point and 2-point shot attempt averages for Dallas.
And they love to spread the floor with shooting. A lot of 3-point attempts, and that's been the league-wide direction, and this group has been no exception.
Mavericks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far, right at the 50% mark. To the wing on the left. And stolen by Richardson. James dishes to Shumpert. Richardson kicks to Irving. To the inside. Shumpert passes to LeBron. Parsons with some nice D. The Mavericks leading. There's the pass to Chalmers. Here's the 3. Thompson with the rebound.
No defensive pressure. That's a 3-point attempt. He loved to have that.
Outside Irving. The 3. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Watkins passes to Cantor. That one wide left.
It's been a frustrating quarter for him shooting the basketball. He just has to make sure he's taking good shots.
Kicks to Parsons. And the rejection by James.
You got to keep an eye out for LeBron. He may be lurking. What a block that one was.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
2 shots. 2.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws here for the night.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one would give them the lead. A different look now for Cleveland. Laverne, he's checked in for Thompson. Rondae Hollis-Jefferson comes in for Josh Richardson. And it's Collison in for Irving. Dallas also making some changes. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Robinson comes in for Chandler Parsons. And it's Barnes in for Johnson. Barnes. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
With his size and explosiveness, you get the feeling Barnes could live at the line. It's all about creating contact.
The Mavericks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Morris is checked in. For Cleveland, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Hollis-Jefferson passes to Shumpert. Here's Hollis-Jefferson. Here's Morris. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Morris has got his first 2 points.
And back and forth we go. That bucket gives us another lead change.
These are the type of games you love. You can't predict. The only thing you know is it's going to be a close one.
Now here's Barnes. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Minnesota. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Mavericks have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. They set the pick. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. Morris dishes to Shumpert. Wants to get it to Morris and does. Out to Shumpert. 6 to shoot. No good with the triple. Dallas is gone. Just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Barnes. Buries the easy one. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
He smiles on these catch-and-shoot opportunities. Barnes very comfortable as a secondary scorer.
There's Hollis Jefferson, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Over to the left wing. Hit the tip, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Collison. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's Chalmers. Here's Barnes, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. And it's going to go on Iman Shumpert. The Mavericks have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. That's good from Barnes.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Murray's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Barnes is just such a tough cover. He has the ability to play both forward positions.
Murray kicks to Morris. To the left side wing. Cleveland moving it around. Hollis Jefferson. Out to Morris. Pass to Collison. Now Murray. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And the wide open shot from Collison. And it's off from three-point range. Mavericks leading by 4. 1:46 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Watkins. Lets it go with the 3. Good. It's Chalmers with the assist that time. He's got 10.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Collison. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
He knew he had a matchup he wanted, and he did a great job rising up and knocking the shot down with ease.
Here's Chalmers. It's a 5-point game. To the paint. Noah, the pass to Robinson. No good that time. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. And this matchup with the Mavericks, it's the first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Morris a screen. Collison kicks to Morris, and Morris throws it down.
And Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
You know, when he's in his comfort zone and he's got space, those are the results. Tell you what, the defense got lucky there because you know he can hit it from mid-range.
Dishes it to Laverne. Back to Collison. In the corner, Murray with it. The kick out to Collison. And it's all evened up. Collison's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here is Chalmers. The 3 from Barnes. That misses, would have counted had it gone in. It's a tie game here in Cleveland. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Off we go, a close game now starting the second quarter. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You always like it when your team doesn't settle for outside shots, and that's been the case here early on.
In reality, they can get those perimeter shots anytime they want to. Instead, they are really zipping it around and getting good, high-quality shots from all over the floor.
Dallas shooting not great, 40% for the game. LeBron and Love, the two superstar forwards. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Irving, and it's Splitter in at the center position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Now here's Irving. James outside. Back to Irving. He kicks it to LeBron. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Irving. It's up a 3. Barnes grabs the miss. Irving's gone 1 of 4 so far. Here's Chalmers. Makes it off the glass. Chalmers has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Dallas.
Obviously, the defense was not in sync out there, and they took advantage of it.
LeBron against Barnes. Splitter inside. Irving for 3. Again, Irving missing. The Mavericks leading. And it's on its way from Chalmers for 2. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. James with it. 6 points for him. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Now the feed to Love. Outside Irving. The kick out to LeBron. Back to Irving. It's picked off. And now Barnes running the floor all by himself. Good work there as it goes. And now a 6-point Maverick lead.
Barnes making up his mind early. He was going straight to the rack there. Gotta love how aggressive he is.
Splitter with a screen on Barnes. Stolen. On the wing, Johnson. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Tipped away. And Chalmers kicks to Barnes. Barnes with another miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Johnson outside. Takes the 3. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got 7 points.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's got better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Splitter sets a screen. James dishes to Splitter.
And that's his 3rd foul. The chance you take leaving him in with 2. Let's see if they'll sit him now until the half.
Come on, Shumpert's checked in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. And the basket by Johnson.
Timeout.
Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Beautiful looking teardrop. That's a shot that almost impossible to block.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Cannot be happy with how things have gone during this run. I think it's a good decision to take a break.
He just needs to slow the pace of this game and get his players under control here.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Thompson's checked in. The Cavaliers trail by 11. LeBron outside. Left side, Irving. Feeds to Shumpert. Looking to end the drought and finished off by Shumpert.
I am a big fan of Shumpert attacking. He has the length, explosiveness to do more of this.
For Dallas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Pass to Kuzminskis. On the wing, Barnes. Covered by LeBron. Barnes passes to Johnson. Back to Barnes. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got his 3rd rebound on the night. It's a pick by Love. Off the screen. The Mavericks pull it in. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. He feeds it to Chalmers. Back to Johnson. From outside the arc, another 3 for Dallas.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
It's intercepted. To the middle, here's Kuzminskis, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
Boom! That's how you attack. Wow. Agree. And on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when they're trailing, but I think he's just trying to give his team a spark.
And what a dunk it was. Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Thompson. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Thompson's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Good look by Shumpert. Right on the money.
Now, here's Chalmers. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Johnson kicks to Barnes. There's the pick, and they call an illegal screen here. And a chance now to review the shot chart.
Well, I think a big issue for him right now is his performance from the mid-range. Just nothing seems easy for him at the moment, and it's resulted in a lot of missed opportunities for himself and his team when he's taking that shot.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Irving. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. LeBron James again. James has got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The dish to Barnes. His shot is good, scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the 2nd.
Love kicks to James. Love with the screen for James. And taken away by Johnson. LeBron against Barnes. He dishes it to Chalmers. Pass to Hernangomez. Down low. And the rejection by James. And James throws it down hard.
And this is how you fire up your teammates. LeBron with a 10 on that one.
Dallas leading by 8. Now Chalmers. The kick out to Barnes. Here's Hernangomez. Counted.
And guys, that kind of sums it up right there. I mean, one team getting after it, hustling the rebounds, the putbacks. The other team just a step slow.
It's been a mismatch in a lot of areas. Effort, energy, execution. These teams have not been on the same level tonight.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Josh Richardson's checked in for LeBron. And Murray subbed in for Irving.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers, and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Cantor's checked in. Richardson, no luck. Dallas has gotten cold from deep in the 2nd quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Noah kicks to Cantor. Dallas moving it around. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That's his 1st foul. Laverne, he's checked in for Cleveland. Marcus Morris comes in for Shumpert. And here's Chalmers from the arc. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Joakim Noah. He's averaging 7 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 4 assists. And some pretty good numbers, guys. He's certainly making a contribution.
Morris a screen. And here's Laverne. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Clippers.
And he did great work on the defensive end, too, with 3 steals on the night.
And Chalmers kicks it to Noah. Chalmers dishes to Noah. From 12 feet out, the shot's good from Cantor. Cantor's got his second bucket of the night.
Fantastic pass to connect with his teammate on the move.
And here's Richardson outside. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5. Mavericks leading by 10. Chalmers with it. Watkins, Richardson cover. Laverne grabs the miss.
See, when you're going into the teeth of the defense, you have to go harder. Soft lay-in won't cut it.
As we get a break in the action, let's take a peek at the team's scoring leaders. The Cavaliers, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
First free throw is good. And so Murray nails both of them. The Mavericks shooting very well, 56% from the floor here in the second quarter. And Chalmers kicks it to Noah. There's a screen by Cantor. Such a wide open look. Parsons got 5.
And that's how Parsons makes his living. Great shooter off the catch.
It's Richardson on the wing. He's got 6. They set the pick. Here's Thompson. Terrific design on the big foot, and he lays it in. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter. Dallas leading by 8. Now here's Parsons. He's got 5. Thompson with the rebound. For Cleveland, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Morris against Parsons. And Laverne kicks to Murray. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Mavericks shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Chalmers passes to Parsons. Trying his luck deep. Chalmers' shot is no good. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Kicks it to Richardson. Pass to Thompson. Dishes it to Murray. Back to Thompson, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. Take a look at the Cavaliers. What a season they've assembled here, guys. Perched up there in first place and playing terrific basketball game in and game out. And, of course, the Wizards, a half game back.
And right now for the Cavaliers, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
I can't see them slowing down anytime soon. If anything, I think they'll just get stronger as the playoffs gets closer.
Morris with a screen on Chalmers. And the wide open shot from Morris. Misses off the left iron.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
To the inside. Noah's shot is off.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
And that kind of terror defense is crucial to any team's success. Gotta defend the paint.
Laverne dishes to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 6 on the basket from Laverne.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Noah the screen. And the pass to Watkins. Back to Chalmers. He kicks to Parsons. Watkins passes to Parsons. Shot to end this cold run. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 47% from the floor since the end of the first quarter. Here's Hollis Jefferson. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half. Watkins. Richardson covering. Here's Watkins. Dallas, no good that time either.
His shot's been inconsistent tonight, but teammates are picking up the slack, keeping them ahead in the score.
Richardson kicks to Laverne. Here's Murray. That 3 off the mark. And so we conclude the first half. Mavericks lead by 6. A chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Tristan, how do you evaluate yourself and the team so far?
I'm doing pretty all right. We got to get a couple more rebounds, block some shots, but, second half we got to slow the tempo and play Cavs basketball. That's why we have a second half to improve on that.
We'll see if you can keep it going. Thanks, Tristan. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. In the second quarter, they were easily the better team. The points started coming for them in bunches, and they built a 6-point lead by halftime. And Kenny, what are your thoughts on how Dallas played?
They obviously came in wanting to push the action. And so far, so good. They're looking to get easy transition baskets because the other team is not getting back on defense.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the 3. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the 3. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot, Bob for 3. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
And that about wraps it up, as the second half is just moments away. Now down to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the crew, and we will see you after the game, won't we?
Yes, we will.
Yes, we will.
Welcome back, folks. So much to do here in downtown Cleveland and East 4th Street, right in the heart of it all. We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball. Dallas leading by 6. On the floor for Dallas, they've got Enes Kanter, Chandler Parsons out there with Johnson. Then there's Chalmers, and it's Watkins in at the 2 spot. And the shot goes in. Johnson's got the first bucket of the third here for Dallas.
He got the ball where he wanted and attacked the smaller defender. Completely overpowered him.
Parsons against James. And Love has it in the corner. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. Here's Thompson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Thompson's got 8 points.
Refining his skill set inside, you see the work Thompson's putting into his game.
Johnson against James. Johnson outside. The feed to Kanter. And Thompson sends it back. And he's able to get it back. That one drops for him. Cantor's got his third basket of the night right there. Here's Irving. Feeds to James. Thompson in the corner. Back to LeBron. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Irving for three. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Watkins. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Richardson, that's a two-pointer. Tries again. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
You gotta love the tenacity of LeBron. He makes an impact on the glass as well.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, LeBron. Dallas leading by 5. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Chalmers passes to Watkins. Off the pick. And that comes off the assist by Mario Chalmers. He's got 12.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
James dishes to Thompson. And here's Love from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
One of the best catch and shooting big men we've ever seen, Kevin Love.
And Chalmers kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Cantor. Out left to the wing. Back to Parsons. Pulls it up. Drops one in from the wing. Parsons got 7 points. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Now Irving. He feeds it to Thompson. LeBron James on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson. Stolen by Cantor. And here is Johnson. He's got 14. And the 3 off target. LeBron with it. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. He was all alone on that one. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Johnson against James. There's a screen by Cantor. Thompson comes with the double team. And stolen by James. And here's the fast break. Love leading the way. James against Johnson. Pass to Watkins. Back to Johnson. Beyond the arc. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this team is ahead largely because of his accuracy from the floor tonight.
James kicks to Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. There's the dish to Richardson. 5 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 9 points in the game so far.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Cantor, high post. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Irving kicks to Richardson. Back to Irving. In the corner, it's James. Pass to Irving. Shot, high post. That's short off the rim. Dallas leading by 5. The pass to Watkins. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession. You see a chart here for the shooting performance so far.
And you look at the chart, and you see they have done a lot of their damage in the mid-range game. So often teams will try to force everything at the hoop or only rely on the 3 to score, but they have seen what the defense is giving them and taken every open look they found.
It's a pick by Love. The kick out to Irving. It's good from long range. Irving's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Cleveland. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And the Mavericks call time here.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
You know what? You constantly have to be making adjustments in this league if you want to stay on your game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Shumpert comes in for Thompson. And it's Collison in for Josh Richardson. Great D that time from Collison.
The thing about setting screens, you have to be willing to sacrifice your body. It can't be half-hearted.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And stolen by James. Now here's Love. He has 5. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Here's Hernangomez. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 4.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Irving passes to Love. And Shumpert kicks to James. From deep. They get the rebound. The kick out to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. James dishes to Love. Back to Shumpert from downtown. That falls. Great assist by Darren Collison. Collison's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Here's Barnes.
And a chance here to check out some stats on Kevin Love. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 4th in rebounding. And also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
First free throw is good.
Oh my gosh, I just got it.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here are the Cavaliers now. They trail by 3. After this one, they're off to San Antonio to take on the Spurs. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. Irving kicks to LeBron, fires it up with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
So difficult to stick with LeBron cutting off the pick and roll, one of his bread and butter moves.
Johnson, the pass to Hernangomez. Out to the wing. Kicks it to Barnes. Launches it. Barnes with another miss.
Right now, he's trying to find the mark. Unfortunately, he's starting to feel a little bit desperate.
Irving dishes to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Inside. Kicks it out to Love. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And another triple to their second half total.
3 ball, 3 ball, 3 ball. That's what we're hearing in the second half.
Johnson outside. Passes to Hernangomez. The 3 from Barnes. Drills the 3-pointer. Barnes has got 14 points.
Silky smooth J from Barnes. The defense was on him, but he just uses his picture-perfect form and outstanding reach to get the job done.
And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
That shot off the mark. Shumpert with some nice deep. Collison kicks to LeBron. He dishes it to Shumpert. Outside Collison. Left side, Irving. James, the pass to Love. Here's Shumpert. A putback, and Love with the second chance points. Love's got 10 points here in the second half.
He really looks composed shooting the ball this half. Much more consistent and in a much higher percentage.
Kuzminskis the pass to Hernangomez. Nobody near Barnes. Another 3 for Dallas.
They need to keep getting the ball to Barnes. When he's got the hot hand, he's a very difficult player to slow down.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Laverne, he's checked in for Love. Marcus Morris comes in for LeBron. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Darren Collison. On its way from Irving for 2. Cans the shot from the wing. Irving's got 8 here in the quarter.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
Now here's Noah. He's tightly guarded. A 3 from Barnes. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Noah's got 3 assists now in this one. Cavaliers trailing. Here's Irving. He's got 10. There's the pick. Off the screen. And it comes off the front of the rim.
You love the closeout on that possession.
I love it because you don't give up on the play. Just that little contest bothered his shot.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Hollis-Jefferson. Back to Irving. From about 16, another miss by Irving.
And at a time they really need him to shoot well. The exact opposite is what's happening.
Noah with it, Laverne on him. Noah's shot is off. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And Laverne kicks to Irving. And 1:01 left to play here in the third. Back to Laverne. That one off the back iron and out. Dallas shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. To the inside. Here's Barnes. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
There's something to be said about putting a team on your back, trying to will it to victory. His scoring has been phenomenal this quarter.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Irving. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, even though he's been off the mark this quarter, he's trying not to let it shake his confidence.
Watkins passes to Noah. Down low. And it's sent back by Irving. And they'll keep possession. Robinson, that's good. 9 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Outside Irving. Again, Irving missing. The third quarter comes to a close. It's Dallas as they wrap up the third quarter with a massive 16-6 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And the final period of play just about to start. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Love and Thompson, the hard rebounding post pair. Kyrie Irving is out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Hollis-Jefferson in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Free throw, good, Irving.
I'll tell you this, if Kyrie can just stay healthy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish in this league.
And Chalmers kicks to Parsons. Banked in off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Back to Irving. Dishes it to Love. On the wing, Irving. Clock at 6. Back to Love. From deep. Doesn't go for it. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 14 points. Johnson kicks to Chalmers. Johnson against Richardson. Parsons, right side. He kicks it to Noah. Johnson from outside. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. And Thompson throws it down.
The toughness of Thompson powering up for the score, plus a chance to add to his total at the line.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. James is checked in. And Dallas with a change here too. Cantor checked in for Noah. Mavericks leading by 4. Johnson outside. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Johnson's got 19 points. Chalmers against Irving. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession.
It's not often you see that kind of mental lapse. He just lost track of where he was.
For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Chalmers dishes to Johnson. There's a screen by Cantor. Parsons on the wing. He's guarded by Love. And that one is good. And that's now 11 points for Chandler Parsons.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
From deep, Richardson. The Mavericks pull it in. Cantor's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now Chalmers. There's the feed to Johnson. Parsons outside. Knocked away. And stolen by LeBron. Shot from 16. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down now to just 6. And the basket from Kyrie Irving.
The mid-range game, Kyrie can score on every level.
And Chalmers kicks to Johnson. Feeds it to Cantor. There's the pick. Parsons outside. Just 5 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And Cantor with the lay-in. Good. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
What a warrior. He is showing once again why he is one of the best in the game at coming up with the second chance buckets.
Irving against Chalmers. LeBron James on the wing. Down low. Love. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltending.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Chalmers passes to Cantor. 11 feet away. And it's Cantor again missing. The Cavaliers trail by 5. James kicks to Thompson. In the corner, it's Richardson. Back to Love. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The screen from Thompson. Irving dishes to Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Really good hands. Thompson catches the ball well in traffic, then right up in rhythm.
Here's Johnson. To Kuzminskis. Johnson the screen. Now the dish to Cantor. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. Parsons right side. Second chance effort, and scoring with the play inside is Cantor.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Chalmers against Irving. Here's LeBron. Right block shot. Parsons with the rebound. Mavericks leading by 5. He feeds it to Chalmers. Back to Parsons. From 13, the shot, no good. Good D by James. Irving kicks to Love. Irving against Chalmers. Outside Irving. In the corner, it's James. 6 on the shot clock. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Irving against Chalmers. Back to Johnson. And stolen by Richardson. And stolen by Parsons. Inside. And stolen by James. And here's Irving. Pass to Love from 13. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
There's a screen by Cantor. Parsons on the wing. James covering. 5 to shoot to the left wing. And stolen by Richardson. Thompson outside. Now the pass to Love. And stolen by Parsons. Kicks to Chalmers. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. Ball's knocked loose. Nobody near Parsons. Buries the long-range jumper.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
James with it. Love outside. And the dunk by James.
Leaving the defense shell-shocked at this point. LeBron having one of his nights.
Mavericks leading by 4. Now here's Chalmers. Passes it to Cantor. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Dallas making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
Harrison Barnes.
They double him with LeBron. On its way from Parsons for 2. He doesn't hit that one. Good D from Love. The drive by James. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Dallas gets called for the foul. The first one falls.
You know he's a perennial all-NBA first-teamer. But LeBron is also one of the league's top spokesmen.
And so he makes both from the line. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. There's a good screen. Cantor with a screen on Irving. Over in the corner, Barnes. 6 to shoot. And the wide open shot from Chalmers. But they recover it. Parsons passes to Barnes. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Cleveland's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Irving drives in. It's good. This game is all even. Irving's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And that's vintage Kyrie. He has the blow-by speed to get past defenders off the dribble.
To the middle, stolen by Thompson. Irving against Chalmers. No good from Irving. The Mavericks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. Barnes dishes to Chalmers. Back to Barnes. 18 feet out. Barnes with another miss.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage even though it was all over.
To take the lead. And the layup good by Irving. Irving's got 17 points here in the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Parsons with it, picked up by Love. He gets that one.
Even though he plays on the wing, Carson knows how to run the pick and roll.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react. And that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
And he gets the bucket. And that's 15 points for Tristan Thompson.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point-blank range and also a size advantage.
Chalmers against James. Chalmers' shot is no good. Cavaliers leading. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Thompson. Kicks it out to LeBron. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And Irving gets it to go on the assist by Love. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Calm in the heat of the storm. Kyrie with a big bucket.
And Chalmers kicks to Cantor. And Thompson sends it back. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Irving's shot is good.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
He thrives in the open court. Such an aggressive finisher.
Here's Cantor. And count it from 19 feet away. 1:15 left to play in the final quarter. Love with the screen on Parsons. Irving passes to Love. And stolen by Parsons.
Parsons can go down and flush it on you if you let him. He has some sneaky hops.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's James. That's a pick by Love. Thompson outside to the inside. Buries it.
Rising to the challenge. That's a big bucket by Kevin Love.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're trailing by 5. 43 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, over the break, I listened to what the head coach for Dallas was getting across in the huddle. And even though they're down, he was confident. He said, look, guys, I've got all the confidence in the world in you. We've been down this road before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, let's see if they can overcome this deficit.
Here's James. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
Here's Irving. And the shot is long.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with River.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul of the game. Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 5. There's 18 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul?
It's not impossible, but very improbable to say the least.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Chalmers dishes to Barnes. The tray. Thompson with the rebound. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
You know, he's strong. He's a gifted big man with a high basketball IQ. That's Kevin Love.
Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 6. 7 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Watkins passes to Parsons. On the wing, Barnes. Good.
And just a crucial shot by Barnes, taking it upon himself and coming through.
Thanks, Kevin. LeBron, what turned the game around in the second half?
Started playing defense, started getting stops, and we got to the free throw line, started being aggressive. We made a couple outside threes as well to open up the paint. We did a good job once we got done.
Complete turnaround, LeBron. Thanks. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. Now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James. Everything his team asked of him, he delivered, which obviously isn't a surprise, but that makes it no less a beautiful thing to watch.
That performance is exactly why we call LeBron James the King! He is their offensive spark and their defensive spark. He is their everything. Yes, they're everything. They can't live without him.
He was dominant, throwing one haymaker after another, and the crowd absolutely loved it. They were eating it up. It's a love affair between him and this city, especially when he's tearing it up like that. He delivered a beauty tonight.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was great.
Yeah. Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew. All 653,000 of them.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Hard-working.
A lot of people here.
The long line at the buffet, though.
Yeah. Shout out to the T-Pose, man.
Oh,
I don't know his name, but I know his face.
I'm Ernie Johnson. See you next time.